Hey there, champs. Welcome to PRO Wrestle Insider, your WWE update station. Hit that bell and let's step into the ring. What happened on SmackDown tonight wasn't just a surprising twist. It was the kind of moment that stops the entire WWE universe in its tracks. Bron Breakker, the explosive next-generation superstar who many believed embodied the future of the company, turned his back on Bronson Reed in one of the most unexpected betrayals in recent memory. This wasn't a heated disagreement or a misunderstanding. It was a decisive, dramatic moment that shifted the entire atmosphere of SmackDown and lit the internet on fire within minutes. Fans expected another dominant showing from the powerhouse duo, but what they got instead was a storyline swerve that immediately rewrote the future of both men heading into the winter season. Subtle cracks before the collapse. Looking back on the night, the signs were there. Small, nearly invisible cracks that hinted at deeper issues. Even before the match, the tension simmered beneath the surface. During their backstage interview with Kayla Braxton, Breakker repeatedly cut off Reed mid-sentence, brushing past him with the kind of confidence that borders on arrogance. Reed, ever the professional, tried to remain calm, but that quick eye roll told an entire story. And when Kayla asked which one of them led the team, Breakker simply smirked and said, "Actions speak louder than words." Moments like these feel different in hindsight, almost like a warning the audience didn't yet understand. A dominant match that fooled everyone. When the tag team match against the Street Profits began, everything appeared normal, if anything, stronger than ever. The crowd erupted as Reed and Breakker walked to the ring, with towering presence and unstoppable momentum. Reed steamrolled Angelo Dawkins with raw power, while Breakker launched into high-impact offense, spearing anything in motion. Their teamwork was crisp, their timing perfect, and they picked up a clean, convincing win that felt like the beginning of something big. But the celebration never came. Breakker raised his arm, soaking in the crowd's applause, but didn't turn to acknowledge his partner. Reed stepped forward for a handshake, smiling, expecting unity. Instead, the entire arena froze. The moment that changed everything. With no warning, Breakker delivered a thunderous spear that sent Reed crashing violently to the mat. The crowd gasped. Commentary fell apart in real time. Michael Cole's shocked plea of "Why, Breakker, why?" echoed through the arena as Corey Graves tried to make sense of the chaos. Breakker didn't explain, didn't hesitate, didn't show remorse. The attack continued with a terrifying intensity as he grabbed Reed, shouted something lost beneath the crowd's noise, and delivered more devastating offense that left Reed stunned and motionless. Breakker stood over him, breathing hard, his expression a mix of fury and focus. That was the moment the crowd turned. Cheers became boos in seconds, and the arena filled with chants accusing Breakker of betraying everything. Fans thought he stood for the immediate fallout. Inside the arena, security stormed the ring to separate Breakker from his former partner. While WWE officials rushed to check on Reed, Breakker shoved past everyone and walked through the audience like a storm tearing through a field. Unpredictable, unstoppable, undeniable. Adam Pearce tried to intervene, but Breakker refused to engage, choosing to disappear into the sea of fans instead of giving anyone an explanation. Reed, meanwhile, was helped to the back by medics, clearly shaken and mouthing something that looked heartbreakingly close to "Why?" The crowd clapped in support as he was led away. It didn't feel like a typical heel turn. It felt personal. Why this betrayal hit so hard? Breakker and Reed had only been teaming for a few weeks, but the chemistry was undeniable. Fans were beginning to believe they could become the next great powerhouse tag team in WWE. That's what makes this betrayal sting. There was no logical reason to do it in the middle of their momentum they had just won. They were gaining traction. They were finally connecting as a duo. And Breakker chose that exact moment to dismantle everything they built. WWE has a long history of emotional betrayals, but very few come right after victory, and even fewer feel as raw as this one. Insider rumblings and backstage speculation. Almost immediately, wrestling insiders began reporting that this turn wasn't spontaneous. Breakker has reportedly been growing frustrated with being stuck in tag team territory. As someone groomed for singles superstardom from day one, he may have felt overshadowed, especially with backstage reports suggesting WWE has been extremely high on Reed's recent performances. Some sources hinted that Reed's rising stock may have triggered jealousy or impatience. Whether Breakker pitched the turn or creative planned it all along, the storytelling execution was flawless. Every expression, every beat, every second of silence felt intentional. The internet reacts. Shock, anger, and praise. Social media exploded within minutes. Fans expressed heartbreak, fury, and excitement in equal measure. Many compared it to some of WWE's most iconic betrayals, from Seth Rollins turning on the Shield to Kevin Owens blindsiding Sami Zayn. Wrestlers also chimed in with cryptic reactions. Damian Priest dropped the eye emoji. Carmelo Hayes hinted he saw it coming. The WWE account posted just 3 chilling words: Breakker has snapped. When WWE itself leans into a storyline with that kind of energy, you know something big is brewing. What this means for SmackDown. Moving forward. Breakker's aggressive turn marks the beginning of his transformation into one of SmackDown's top villains. With Roman Reigns working a lighter schedule, WWE has long needed a new powerhouse heel to dominate the landscape. Breakker fits the mold perfectly: young, explosive, unpredictable, and captivating. This betrayal fast-tracks him into main event conversations where he probably always belonged. On the other hand, Reed has a golden opportunity to craft a powerful redemption arc. Fans already feel sympathy for him, and his eventual return is guaranteed to generate a massive reaction. The road ahead, promos, revenge, and Royal Rumble rumors suggest WWE may have Breakker open next week's SmackDown with a live microphone, and that could be career-defining. Imagine the crowd drowning him in boos as he walks out smirking, ready to justify what he did. Reed is expected to miss a week or two to sell the injuries, building sympathy and setting up an emotionally charged reunion. Many believe this will lead to a major singles rivalry heading into Royal Rumble season, possibly culminating in a no-disqualification showdown designed to elevate Breakker even further. Why betrayals like this keep fans hooked? What makes WWE special isn't just the athleticism, it's the emotion behind every moment. The shock, the heartbreak, the unpredictability, and the passion are what keep fans coming back week after week. Tonight, all of those elements came together perfectly. Children were left confused, adults were stunned, and the entire arena felt the energy shift in real time. It was unforgettable. A spark, a storyline catalyst, a moment WWE will replay for months. The legacy impact and the bigger picture. Breakker's betrayal didn't just end a partnership, it created a new chapter for SmackDown. It established Breakker as a dominant force ready to carve his own path, and it placed Reed in the perfect position for a heartfelt comeback WWE thrives on, moments that feel real, and tonight's betrayal captured lightning in a bottle. No matter how fans feel about Breakker's actions, everyone is talking, and that is the true mark of compelling storytelling. Final Thoughts tonight wasn't simply a storyline twist, it was a rebirth. A reminder that in WWE, trust is fragile, alliances are temporary, and one moment can reshape an entire career. Breakker took a bold step into villain territory, and Reed now stands at the edge of a powerful redemption arc. However this story unfolds, one thing is clear: SmackDown will never be the same.